Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hard way wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down a gauntlet, making them mark. Hard way wrestling, straight from the heart.
Oh, I can't even figure out the buttons. Welcome to Hard Way Wrestling. This podcast is scheduled for one fall
One fall.
with a 60-minute time limit, hopefully.
Scotty's not here. We can hit that.
Oh, we're definitely hitting under 60 today. What's up, boys? How we doing?
Doing good.
Tired.
Right on. No Scotty today. No Scotty again. No pretend Scotty either, right? Wait a minute. Is Scott... Do I hear Scotty off into the... Scotty, is that you?
Turn in.
Yeah, he's still here. He's just not on camera today. He has bad hair day, so he's just going to kind of hang back and produce from the outside. We're going to get it right into it here. The wrestling world had a huge loss. Was it Monday? It was Monday, right? Monday or Sunday?
I think it was Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Sid
Yeah.
Vicious. I lost my spot here. I lost my spot. Sid Vicious passed away from cancer. Long battle with cancer this year, or on Monday. Do you guys remember how much you guys remember of Sid from back in the day?
He was.
I remember a lot from Sid.
Yeah, he was a guy that when I remember watching WWF and old WCW as a kid, he was a imposing, menacing figure. I mean, he played the psychotic gimmick pretty damn good.
Yeah,
he did.
very well. Very well.
What are your T-Bone? What are your memories of Sid? What kind of memories do you have of Sid?
I remember him back when he was started in 1990 in WCW, like 89, 90 or whatever. And I remember him being a part of the Four Horsemen back then. And he was a scary dude, very powerful. The power bomb was very scary the way he did it back in the early days with the power he had behind it. And then he went to WWF as Sid Justice or whatever. I thought really we were going to get to see a tag team of him and Hogan more. And then when they flipped it, I thought we were going to get like more matches of those two against each other, but it just didn't pan out. Yeah,
That didn't work for Hogan, brother.
Yeah,
What?
that's for sure.
That didn't work for Hogan, brother.
They're actually saying if Sid would have stayed around longer. Now Sid wrestled for a few months and then he'd disappear for softball season. That was always the big thing for Sid. He loved to play softball. Didn't care about the money. He just loved to play softball. So people were saying that he could have been the next Hulk Hogan. I don't see it, but possibly. I remember back videos that I've seen back in the day. He used to tag with Dangerous Danny Spivey. What were they called? The twin skyscrapers. That's what. And there was one video in particular where a guy decided he wasn't going to sell for the skyscrapers, and they beat the absolute piss out of these jobbers. Sorry, Dustin.
Oh yeah.
They beat these boys pretty handily. So Sid was a scary individual. That power bomb, like you said, power bomb was absolutely ridiculous. Some people might remember where he tried to go off the top rope and broke his leg.
Yeah,
really bad. So
because some idiot told him he needed to add an aerial move to his repertoire.
Yeah,
that did not work.
That must have
that
been
pretty
the
much
worst.
ended his career.
No, he wrestled after that, but it wasn't.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy.
He wasn't the same. Yeah, you're right.
Let's look at it here. Skyscrapers. No, early career. NWA World Champion, 1989 to 91. He's with the Skyscrapers in 89. Four Horsemen, 90 to 91. He didn't last very long with the Four Horsemen. Most likely couldn't drink as much as they could. Went to the WWF 91 to 92, of course, in the softball season. Returned to WCW in 1993. United States Wrestling, USWA, from 94 to 96. Returned to the WWF after softball season from 95 to 97. He was in an alliance with Shawn Michaels and $1 Million Man called what, Ricky?
God damn it.
I figured you remember that, man. The Corporation.
Yeah.
No, I did not remember that.
Okay. He was the WWF champion from 96 to 97.
He main evented WrestleMania 8, I believe it was.
And who did he take the belt off of?
He took it off of. Shit, I don't forgot.
Wasn't it Shawn Michaels?
It was Shawn Michaels, I think.
Yeah, I think.
And then he lost it to Taker at 11, I think it was. WrestleMania 11.
No, he wrestled Taker at 13.
Oh yeah, it was 13. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 98. Independent. He's on the independent circuit. 99 in Mexico. ECW in 99. Second return to WCW 99 and 2001. The Millennium Man and the United States Heavyweight Champion 1999. Injury and first retirement 2000 to 2001. Recovered and his later career recovered and later career 2002 to 2017. So 2017 was his last go around. I did post a match with him and
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston. That was typical Sid, big boot, powerbomb, pin. So ring names, he went by Sid Udy, Sid Justice, Sid Steel, Sid Vicious, Vicious Warrior, Sid Cyclop. Don't know that one. And Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid was my favorite. Like,
Mine too.
Legit off. I mean, just off the chain. He was a psycho.
He was scary.
Yeah, he was scary. Was he part of that whole deal with it? What was the dude that went through the wall and his helmet fell off? Tugboat. What was that? Was he part of that deal too?
Yeah, he was in the background, I do believe. I think he was with the Horsemen at the time.
Was he? Okay. That was WWF though. The Horsemen were in the WWF then?
No, that was WCW when the guy went through the wall.
Okay. Who was that?
WCW.
Who was it?
That was on Flair's show, Flair for the Gold.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that guy? Sting was on that show too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sting, Davey Boy. They were all there.
Yeah, crazy. But what was that dude's name? Not the extra.
It was Tugboat and Shockmaster.
Yeah, Shockmaster. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Shockmaster.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. How that didn't get over, I'll never know. So.
Who wouldn't know that wouldn't go over? And the voice, who did the voice for the Shockmaster? Does anybody know?
Kevin Sullivan?
No.
Oh, who was it?
You don't know?
I feel like I knew.
It was Ole Anderson.
Oh, okay. Was it Ole?
Yeah, Ole Anderson did the voice.
Why was I thinking it was Kevin Sullivan?
That's why when they made fun of it in WWF,
you're thinking of Taskmaster
or whatever, it was Arn Anderson talking for him on Raw.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I honestly, like I told you guys the other day, I think we got robbed out of Sid getting into the Hall of Fame. I want to bring that up. I think we got robbed of hearing it from his words, what happened on his career, and him getting an acceptance speech. He asked to go in. I think they should have put him in knowing that he had cancer. It's wrong. They did the same thing to Vader. Ivan Koloff, same way. I mean, these guys all should be in. And they should have got their roses while they were still alive.
Do you think Sid should have got inducted just because of the stabbing of Arn Anderson with the scissors?
That is legendary, but
Scotty,
for
Scotty
other
brought
reasons.
that up. Scotty brought
It's
that up.
legendary for other reasons.
Now, Arn's the one that pulled the scissors on Sid, and Sid took them from him, I believe.
Well, yeah. So I mean, and do we know the backstory?
I
You know what I mean?
don't know. 13 times he was stabbed. That's crazy. He probably thought it was a softball bat. Just swinging away at it with those scissors. No, but we get Scotty on here on Friday. Maybe he'll know the backstory. We'll figure out the backstory.
Yeah, I don't remember the backstory of that. That happened back when I was a kid, and like I've never really looked into it.
Have you ever been a kid?
Yeah, I've been a kid.
Arn threatened to shoot him. Arn threatened to shoot him. Well, that doesn't shock me.
Yeah, not at all.
That doesn't shock.
He's the Glock master.
He is. He is the Glock master.
Arn said, "You're not going to rule the world when I got a Glock."
All right, well, let's move on. Jesse Ventura signed and finalized a Legends deal with the WWE.
Hey, not to cut you off, but did we see Sid at WrestleCon when we were in Philly for Mania?
I don't think so.
I thought we did, but then again, I can't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think I'd have went up to. I think I'd have wanted to meet. I think I'd have wanted to meet Sid.
Well, why wouldn't you? Former world champion. Everybody would want to meet.
Oh, because he probably cost $100 like Big Papa Pump.
And I blew 30 of Jason's money on Sky Blue.
Worth it. It was absolutely worth it. It was absolutely.
Yeah.
It was absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
I told you I was gonna get her her thing she was gonna do. I was gonna get her to do a video instead of
Danhausen.
Yeah, she was.
But the ticket price was a little high.
Little high, a little high. So, anyway, Ventura signs a Legends deal with WWE after turning up on the July 29th episode of Monday Night Raw in Minnesota, where Jesse lives. The WWE legend is close to finalizing a Legends deal with the company. So by now it's already signed.
Scotty said Sid ambushed Arn in his hotel room with a chair leg.
Jesus. Legend. Oh my God. That shit don't happen now. Not as often. Ventura said his relationship has much improved with the WWE since Vince left.
Surprise, surprise.
So,
seems to be a common trend here amongst legends.
So he signed a Legends deal, which means he'll probably be doing some spots here and there, WrestleMania, different pay-per-views, the signings like the WrestleCast and or whatever they do, with the shop WWE, what they did we saw Rhea and Hogan and all those
WWE World and all that.
Yeah, he'll probably be doing that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. I mean, he's definitely not getting back in the ring. Would you guys, T-Bone, would you love to see Ventura back on commentary?
I was just about to say,
why not? Why not? I mean, he was good at it in his heyday, but could he do it now? I mean, I'm sure he doesn't know who half these young guys are. He's going to be like trying to pull out old references and stuff and probably get kicked off the TV or canceled for something he might say. You know what I mean? Because we all know how unpredictable he is with his theories and stuff.
My favorite TV show was that conspiracy theory that he used to have.
I love that show.
Man, so did I. Did you know that there's a weather machine in Boston that controls the weather?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the Patriots use it, I think.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots use it. Yeah, there was a lot.
So.
But he's a little off the wall. I'd love to see him come back to commentary. Honestly, I think I don't know
especially
how
with
close
McAfee out right now.
What's that?
Especially with McAfee gone for college football for a few months.
Yeah.
Bring him in because it looks like they're putting Cole and Graves on SmackDown, and I done forgot who the hell is going to be on Raw. I just read it not too long ago.
Yeah, I would.
SmackDown.
I think Ventura. I mean, again, I don't know how well he follows the product, but he's got to be better than JR.
Yeah, JR.
By a mile.
Yeah, I mean now JR was great back in his day.
Yeah, JR was great back in his day, but like give Devil
Father Time has taken over, and he is very forgetful, and That time he called Kenny Omega the WWE champion on Dynamite.
Yeah.
know,
Oh my God.
JR forgets more names than I do. So,
Yeah.
It's like Joe Biden at this point.
but anyway, Jesse Ventura is now back with WWE. You know, the wrestling world owes Jesse a lot because he was really the one who got all these rights deals done, like people getting paid for your figures, and you know that's why he ended up leaving the WWE because they owed him money for his name and likeness. They actually a lot of the old shows and stuff they pulled him off of it. They pulled his voice off, or they pulled his face off because they owed him money. They didn't want to pay him money. So, but he owes a lot of this back end deal stuff. They owe it to Jesse. So, and he still hates Hulk Hogan, by the way.
Leave it to Triple H to right the ship.
There you go. Perfect.
That's where I was getting ready to ask was, since Hogan's still got a legend deal and now Jesse's got are they going to make them bury the hatchet like they did Brett and Sean, or are they just going to let them duke it out and each other?
Jesse is not burying the hatchet unless it's
that's not good for me, brother.
Okay, conspiracy theorist here. What if they bump into each other at the catering table? Who wins the fight, Hulk Hogan or Jesse Ventura? Who's in better shape at this age?
Probably Hogan.
I think they both have a heart attack mid punch.
Either way, it'd be fun for the spectators. Let's get a camera back there.
I'm good with it. I want Thunder Lips versus Predator Jesse. That's what I want. That's what I want.
I was thinking Jesse would prefer Hogan to be the Mr. Nanny tutu wearer.
I like that. So, I know Jesse actually said on Chris Van Vliet show that no, he does not like Hulk Hogan, and no, he will not speak to him because basically Hogan is the one who ratted him out. So
yeah,
but yeah.
Imagine that.
Hey man, hey Vince.
Well, hey, the thing is,
I'm checking on that girl. Come here.
If Hogan wouldn't have ratted him out, though, Hogan wouldn't have been paid the money he was paid. See, he was afraid Jesse was going to get a fair piece of the pie.
Yeah.
And so the rest of the guys, and that's what scared Hogan. Hogan's like, man, they're going to cut into my bread and butter. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, anytime, and it's almost like that still to this day. If you can get in a promoter's ear or his buddy, man, the world is your oyster. But as soon as you piss off a promoter or whatever, you're fucked. You're at the bottom of the card, or you're refereeing special events. So anyway, let's get into Raw. I think that was it. I think that was all the topics I had. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, you know what? Let's cover Hardway Fantasy League real quick. We had our first weekend of fantasy, and actually we have 2 pay-per-views this weekend. So we were a little light. We're just getting it started back again. We had originally we had 8 people that were going to jump in, but I think we're down. I think we're only at 6, something like that. So I was just going to go over the fantasy league points and then explain what's going to happen this weekend. Updated points as of 8:25, 36 points possible for the last event. That was all in. I had 33. Rob's got 33. Rick's got 32. Scott's got 32. Jesse and Micah both trailing with 30 points. So what we're going to do moving forward, we have 2 pay-per-views this weekend. We're going to be giving away a Money in the Bank situation this pay-per-view. So Saturday it's 1:00, I believe, right? 1:00 for Bash of Berlin.
Yes.
So we're going to do Bash of Berlin at 1:00. You have to get a perfect card. And if you get a perfect card, if it's multiple people that get a perfect card, you have to do the tiebreaker. And the tiebreaker I will come up with before Saturday, before the match card. So if you miss the first week, not a big deal. You can always jump in here. You'll be behind in points, but you can gain you can gain points pretty quickly. If you
win a Money in the Bank opportunity, it doesn't matter how many points you have because you can at least win the title temporarily.
Yeah, well, you can. Yeah, at any point, you have you have exactly 4 months. So that's 2 cycles to cash in your Money in the Bank. So here's what we're going to do. It won't at the end of this first cycle, we are giving away the winner will get a Hardway Wrestling mini belt with your name on it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I have my name on it right now because I am the champion. So everybody who wins, everybody who wins at the end of 2 months will be eligible, or will whoever wins will get this belt sent to them. So we're going to do stuff like that. Again, man, I said the money's coming back to the people. They're giving money back to the people. This isn't Bidenomics. We're making sure the money comes back to the people. So anyway, if you have not joined yet, all you got to do is go to our Patreon. It's $5. Can't beat it. It's $5.
And that's way cheaper than we used to charge for a fantasy league.
Actually, it is. Yeah, it was $20.
20.
Yeah, it was $20 for 3 months. Now it's basically $15 for 2 months. No, is it 15 or 10? I don't know. However the cycle runs.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's definitely cheaper. So also that money helps supports Hardway Wrestling and stuff we want to do. Again, we're giving it back to the people, right? So let's go ahead and get into Raw here real quick. And
Yeah,
we'll
it's
get out
support
here.
the boys the hard way.
That's right. Come support us. Come support us. We need all your support. Be an
All right.
athletic supporter. Hold our testicles up if you could.
Jesus.
T-Bone,
know
will you
about
hold our testicles up for us?
No, thank you, sir.
What?
His are in a mayonnaise jar
your own
probably
hands.
behind him with his belts.
You got your own hands.
Okay. Well, they're busy typing. So that's
Very
right. It
bad-
does
Very
that-
badly, I might add.
That is right, Rob. It does keep the lights on real quick, and then we'll move on to Raw here. Rob at Independent Rewind. Those motherfuckers. I talk so much shit. We were ahead of them by like 30. We had like 15 or 20, 30 something. I don't even know if
We were
we were ahead of
smoking
them.
them.
We were smoking them.
Now we are
Like-
being smoked.
We are being smoked. They are like 9 away from 1,000 subscribers. And I know these pricks don't do that on theirs. They don't talk about us. They don't push us. They don't say go subscribe to us like we do them. But they're 9 away, right? And I like to see them succeed. I know they've been around for about 17 years now, and they're just now getting around to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm so proud of those boys. They're doing a good job over there. They're showing snuff films and muff diving films and videos and stuff like that, and that's why people like them. If you can see Cooch in wrestling, people are going to subscribe, and they have figured it out. So if you like to see women's yips falling out of their tights, that's where you want to go. So go over to Independent Rewind, give them a subscribe, hit that thumbs up like button, whatever that is, whatever it is for them. What is that? Theirs is a cheeseburger button, most likely, because there's some big boys. All right, there's some big boys over there. So go over there, check them out. Listen, there's one video with me on there. It's fucking great, right? It's epic. It's epic. That's actually they did a live stream, like a 24-hour live stream where they just looped all their videos, and I came across. I was like, holy shit, I'm on there. That was me. So. Anyway,
That was like a year and a half ago.
there's like 3. There's like 3 what? Cheeseburgers? Anyway, go support.
That's not on the McDonald's menu.
That's a number 3. It's a 7, bro. Anyway, go support those guys over there. Get them to 1,000. Now, when they get to 1,000, they're going to realize a couple things. YouTube is going to go back through their stuff and see what they didn't like, and they're going to pull minutes away from them and probably have them take down certain videos. That is that is definitely 100% a possibility of what is going to happen. T-Bone, when you hit 1,000 subscribers, what happened with your videos?
Nothing so far.
I thought you had it was your old
on my
channel.
other channel. On the other channel, what happened was I had videos that somebody else claimed was theirs, but it was actually from my camera at their event.
Yeah,
And-
I've had that. Yeah, I've had that. So
And they demonetized my channel.
I just had the other day, I I lost 140 views for some reason. YouTube just took it away from me.
What?
Yeah, don't know.
I've had that happen on mine, and I don't know why either. Like
they don't give you an explanation.
No, they don't give you an explanation.
Yeah, I like YouTube for certain things, but I don't. Right?
Yeah.
There's other ways of making money, and
It's like
I don't know
Zuckerberg's in charge of that too.
yeah, I don't know that we're ever gonna get monetized for anything. Maybe we will. Most likely the shorts. And here's a great example. I had an Instagram post that went for like, I don't know, 5 million views. And I used their music off of their Instagram that they allow Instagram users to use. And they said the music was copywritten music. No one knows shit. You copyrighted it, pricks. And they took the video. The video is still up getting views, but they took the monetization away. So enjoy that, boys. Patreon seems to be the way to go these days. Yeah. Yes, I think Patreon is the way to go. They can't touch that. They can't touch it. It's like the MC Hammer of fucking making money around here. So get you on Patreon. By the way, go to our Patreon. It's $5 for the fantasy league. That's it. It's $5.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, Ricky. Let's get into Raw.
So Monday Night Raw, they kicked off with the tribute to Psycho Sid on the screen. No 10-bell salute, which I think should be mandatory. And
they didn't do a 10-bell salute.
Nope.
Really?
And also getting back to what T-Bone said, I think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame this year at Mania. It'll be he just died, pity put him in.
Yeah, I think, and we didn't get into that, but and we were going to talk about that the other day. Why wasn't Sid put in the Hall of Fame already?
Exactly.
Is there a reason?
Not that I know of. You know, he should have been in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about it on Friday. We'll come up with some guys.
Yeah.
We'll all come up with guys that should be in the Hall of Fame that aren't in the Hall of Fame, and maybe guys that are in the Hall of Fame that should be taken out of the Hall of Fame. Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Anyway, getting back to Raw. So we start off with Dominic Mysterio announcing he's entering the Intercontinental title #1 contenders tournament, which they were doing triple threats, and will ultimately come down to a fatal 4-way to see who's going to face Braun Breaker. During that, LWO interrupted Ray and Dirty Dom, and of course we get a Judgment Day versus LWO again. Judgment Day wins this match, shenanigans as usual. Then afterwards, they're getting ready to put Ray through the announce table, and the Terror Twins come out. So
they look good together, don't they?
They do. I've become a big Damian Priest fan ever since his push started. Always loved Rhea. So yeah, I like that. Don't really care so much for the match. It's going to happen at Bash at Berlin, but it's whatever. It's a filler pay-per-view. Balor and the Judgment Day escaped. Carlito and JD McDonough, surprise, surprise, are the whipping boys that get taken out. After that, we get Damage Control versus the new Razor Blade, the Pure Fusion Collective.
What a weird, again, that's a terrible, there is a, I think it's New Japan. There is a group called something Collective over there, and they look amazing, right? They look good. I'll get that.
There's got to be a better name than this. This is like New Catch Republic.
Well, they clearly stole this fusion or whatever douche, whatever you want to call them. They clearly stole this name. Now they're supposed to be pushing this new fusion. They put them together. The name is shitty, and they get fucking beat.
They get beat again.
Again.
Yeah. Zelina Vega made her return and attack Sonya Deville. Maybe they're going to temporarily put Zelina in Damage Control. God damn it! Why does my page keep clicking off? Motherfucker. So PFC loses again. Don't know why.
Should be PMS.
They had that before, didn't they?
Did they have PMS?
Yeah.
I think Pat McAfee show. Maybe.
I feel like back in the Attitude Era, there was a stable called PMS or something.
Might have
Yes, EMS. Yes.
been. Who was in it?
Terry Reynolds, Jacqueline,
Jacqueline.
and Meat.
Yeah,
Meat?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
I don't
Yeah.
remember Meat.
Sean Stasiak.
Oh, okay.
Stan Stasiak.
Oh, okay.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, we go to Bo Dallas segment where he says the Wyatt Six have given Gable a chance after chance to remove the scales from his eyes. So Bo said he's going to cut the head off the snake.
Pretty good promo.
Yeah, it definitely was. Which Howdy versus Chad would be that was the main event, right?
That was the main event, yeah.
I think it was, yeah. Then we get Drew McIntyre saying CM Punk's scared of him, but he keeps attacking him every week from behind. Drew said Drew said what he does to Punk at Bash of Berlin and the fans' fault for enabling Punk. Punk emerged from under the ring and attacked Drew with the strap, and they got into a brawl until security separated them.
And then he went on to beat the shit out of the
security guards,
the local talent.
Yeah, well, Drew ran the hell out through the crowd.
Smart.
First triple threat match we got Jey Uso versus Kofi Kingston and Karrion Kross. The final testicle. Jey Uso wins this match to enter the tournament. Then we go to a Randy Orton.
Do we need Jey Uso in this match? I mean, let's.
Well, we've already made the segue that he's going to be the one that takes on Breakker, because Breakker said something that nobody in your family has ever beaten somebody from my family. So,
I don't know why they don't. I mean, Karrion Kross Karrion Kross always looks really good. Love Drew, yeah. Karrion Kross always looks good, but they just never push the guy. They just never push him.
Yeah. He hasn't been shit.
He's been around a long time, and it's not just in WWE. He's, he was TNA, right? Was he in TNA? And he's Lucha Underground, and he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he was Killer Kross.
Kross. Yeah, was he in AEW?
No,
he didn't do AEW. I know a lot of stuff in Mexico. Him and Scarlett.
Yeah. Randy Orton came out and he talked about how many titles he's won through his career, and that the world title's his favorite because that was his first one. And then he won it also when he unified the world titles back in 2014, I think it was. And he's basically saying he won't rest until he gets his name on that title again. I would love to see Orton win this title because, again, I'm a big Orton fan. I want to see him break Flair's record, but I just don't see Gunther losing it right now.
Wouldn't that be great if Cody and Kevin come out to celebrate with Randy, and they pick and Steen picks him up, puts him on his shoulders, and they're like all excited, and then he goes thumbs down and he gives him the electric chair.
The Batista. Old Evolution.
Just drops him on his head.
Jesus.
Cody and Kevin Steen turn heel.
It'd be KO, not Cody. So then we got Alba Fire and Isla Dawn saying they're going to expose Bianca and Jade because they're frauds, and they're going to walk out of Bash of Berlin still women's tag titles. I almost could give two shits about this at this point.
I'm on the fence about this. I feel like they're doing a lot of stuff talking about Bianca and Jade doing things in community and stuff like that. So I feel like they're going to win these titles back.
I kind of feel that way, but I don't know. I don't know.
Or they lose and Jade just loses her mind and just pump kicks
Bianca.
Yeah.
That's a big possibility too.
Yeah, that's where I'm feeling they're getting ready to make the turn.
Damn it, wrestling.
Then we get Braun Strowman versus Big Bronson Reed, ended in a double count out as they fought all through the backstage area and into the parking lot. Bronson Reed gives Braun Strowman the tsunami off of the top of a wall through the top of a car. So I guess you're writing, huh?
That was beautifully done.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Strowman some props here because I feel like there's not a lot of guys, or there's really nobody that is his size in the WWE. And when he
Yeah, not really.
no, and I mean he had, I mean there's Brock, and then Brock got mad and fucking slugged him, but like he really let loose in this match. Like he did a high cross body. Get the fuck out of here! He did a high cross
The
body.
drop kick.
Yeah, like this was, and we were just giving him shit about running, running down
Yeah,
with
it's
his
like
bad
we
knees.
still don't know what to do with Strowman though.
These two beat the shit out of each other, and it was a good
It
meat,
was.
it was a meat slapper.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Meaty match, meaty.
And I like that they're making Bronson Reed look like an absolute fucking monster.
And then what though?
Exactly.
Right.
They're just gonna bury him to Seth when Seth comes back, probably.
Absolutely.
I guarantee it.
So then we get the next triple threat match. It
Hey,
was
real quick, did you see where I guess it was Braun, it was either a kick or he punched him or whatever, and no, he slammed him, threw him over a car.
oh yeah, but it was
Brunson over a
Bronson
car,
Reed landed on the back of his
slid
head.
and bumped. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I
That's
was
a lot of
like,
weight. That's a lot of weight landing on his, on
yeah,
his
he
neck.
probably scrambled him a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. Definitely a good spot for the night with them two. We get to the second triple threat match. Pete Dunne defeats The Miz and Xavier Woods in a triple threat match.
Good match.
It definitely was a good match. Xavier Woods, I think he's getting ready for the turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
absolutely. He's getting ready to turn.
In a way, like I kind of thought, and they still could do this because you know how they usually do a final chance match
Sure.
to get somebody in that's already lost their
The
chance to
Eliminator.
qualify. Yeah, the Eliminator. Like I almost feel like both New Day members are going to end up in this match, and maybe Kofi pins Xavier or something, and then that's the final straw.
When he turns, it's gonna be epic.
I'm on the fence with that again. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I think Xavier. We haven't seen that side of Xavier Woods yet, so he was Consequences Creed.
Consequences
one time.
Creed. Yep.
So I think Naomi is still there. They will need some Funkadactyls when Barry Bronson in the roster. I'm okay if they bring back the Funkadactyls.
Hey, remember
He needs some
Braun
dancing girls.
Strowman was part of the Rosebuds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who else was part of the Rosebuds?
Becky Lynch,
You know who else was part of the Rosebuds?
Jonathan
Actually-
Cross.
And no, he wasn't. It's not the Rosebuds. It was Carly. It was was not Carlito. What was the
Jose Olay or
Jose? No way, Jose.
No way, Jose.
Do you know who was part of those? If you go back and look at it on YouTube, you'll be able to find him. Friend of the show, Brian Hardy.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. You can't miss those hips. You can't
Was
miss
it
those hips.
sideburns and hips?
No way, Jose. No way.
I have to go back and watch that now.
Yeah, go watch. He's the one that won't touch. He wouldn't touch the woman's hips in front. He told me a good story one time. I'll have to let Brian come on here and tell the story. He changed. He didn't want Kayla to kill anybody on anybody in that conga line. So
I could see that.
he tells a good story. Go ahead.
So then that's when, as I said earlier, Braun Breaker told Uso to keep his name out of his mouth, and no member of Jay's family has ever beat a member of Breaker's family. And Jay declared declared Jay will not be the one to do it. They did a video.
You didn't beat the Samoan SWAT team. The Samoan SWAT team didn't beat us, and neither did the Head Shrinkers.
They did a video package for the career of Psycho Sid, which was really good. Still feel like there should be a mandatory 10-bell salute.
I mean, yeah, there always should be. They don't, and they should always run that package at the beginning.
Yeah,
not
just do it
midway.
all together.
not midway through, but I don't know.
And then we get to our main event. Uncle Howdy defeats Chad Gable. Pretty good match.
Thought it was good.
I'm digging the part where Uncle Howdy's getting his ass whipped, and he's just continually just laughing it off.
What do you think about the hair? Like the hair is in the way. I don't know. I'm not.
He kept reminding me of one of them guys with the long dreads. Like I got a guy on my night crew that's got long dreads, and every time he's stalking, he's got to flip his hair out of his way.
Yeah,
I'd find that annoying if it were me.
Bray had those dreads, but they were shorter. Like
Yeah.
these were like long, stringy hair, and it made it look. I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I thought the match could have been a little bit better. I didn't really like the finish. I didn't like that the Wyatt Six came out at the end to fight off the Creeds. I think the Creed shouldn't have been involved here. I guess they're going to move forward with another match since the Creeds got involved. Probably some sort of Hell in a Cell, maybe. But Big Red threw one of the Creed brothers into the barricade. Fucking yeeted him.
Yeeted.
Bro, he just yeeted him.
Yeah. Jeez, Cat Galloway. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like eventually they're going to book this group into a corner. Like, what are they going to do after they're done with Gable and American Made?
Yeah, there's only some. I don't know. We'll see. Because Bray would have his battles and he would go away for a while. Now, most of it was because he was either left the company or fired from the company or
creative indifference.
Yes. So I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been impressed. I know they just re-signed Chad Gable, and I'm glad he came back and everything. Because I think
he's
if
been
he went
buried since.
Yeah, just not. I don't know.
I feel like after they're done with Gable, they need to go away and just disappear for a while.
Yeah.
Wait,
I can see that.
Wait like a month. Wait till there's like I guess another group that does something that the Wyatt Six are against, and then they all of a sudden just appear out of nowhere, and that's the new group they're going to terrorize.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Like this group does not need a belt. They don't need belts at all, in my opinion.
No, I don't think. I mean, you would think that they have all these factions now that they could do some sort of 6-man
trios title,
yeah. Again, I don't know. They're putting them against Chad Gable and 3 other people, Ivy Nile and the Creed brothers, that are brand new together, no footing, no concrete backstory, no, like they're just there.
Yeah,
it would almost make more sense for them to leave Gable with Alpha American
Academy
and Alpha Academy, because they were built. That would be built in, right? Because they're already established. They've already been around a while now. They're more of a comedy act.
Now they are with Zawa.
So I don't know. I guess if you're going to put them in there against anybody, I guess Chad Gable's the best bet, because he's just a loser. He just loses.
Yeah.
He takes L's all the time, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? If they ever the problem is he had so much momentum against Sammy.
Yeah.
And people really were like, oh my God, we want Chad Gable to win this title. They were really against Sammy. Yeah. So when you have a guy like that that's starting to cook and you're not ready to do anything with him, you have to find a way to cool him off. You just do.
They did, like, you remember we were talking about the Price is Right mountain climber yodeling the other day? Yeah. That was Chad Gable.
Yeah.
He yodeled his ass all the way to that feud with Sami Zayn, and he's just been thrown right off that cliff.
Yeah, again, he was just running super hot, and then I don't know. He'll get back into the picture.
It wasn't the best go home show for a pay-per-view, in my opinion, either.
No.
I know Gunther is already over in Berlin. He was doing house shows over there against Dragunov.
Yeah.
And they had
Scotty's wet dream.
Yeah. Cody was taking on AJ Styles over there. So I'm wondering if so Are they doing SmackDown in Berlin?
So SmackDown's supposed to be shot a few hours before. I read it today. It's going to be pre-taped. By the
Is
time
it?
we see it, it'll be, we'll already know the results. So,
I already know, yeah.
and I think they already have the card out for Saturday. So you fantasy players, you fantasy wrestling, hardway wrestling, that card will be up on Friday. You'll be able to submit that card on Friday.
And Friday we do our Bash in Berlin review.
Yep,
preview.
we're gonna do the preview for Bash of Berlin. We're gonna do the NXT No Mercy. Yep, we'll do that, and then Friday will be a jam-packed show.
Did you watch the Joe Hendry clip from NXT last night?
I did not.
He sings a song to Ethan Cross. It was pretty funny. The whole crowd was into it. All 38 people that were in the Performance Center.
I think that's awesome that Ethan Cross even made it on NXT.
I mean, fuck Ethan Page. God damn it, I do that every time.
That's my
It's
boy.
like-
That's my boy. That boy's on TV.
It's like you get.
I didn't even catch it at first.
I
It's
get
like-
the Briscoes.
Yeah, you get the Briscoes and Brody Lee
Yeah.
every time.
Listen,
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, Ethan could be a Cross. I mean, the fat, chubby Ethan could have been an Ethan Cross for sure.
Yeah, Joe Hendry's fucking over.
He's
I mean, I
great.
know they're not going to put this title on him, but he's
Don't be
fucking
too sure. Don't be too
Yeah,
sure.
don't be too sure.
tricks the special guest referee.
Wow.
I'm starting to believe.
You starting to believe?
I'm starting to believe.
Speaking of believe, this Friday we will be having a return of a legend of hardway wrestling. Not going to give it away yet, but you'll want to tune in. We have a returning person to hardway wrestling. You'll want to be there for that. Hopefully, if Scotty's there, we'll have a full card. Scotty's there.
You have to find a new place to put your pictures on the screen.
I'll jack them somewhere. I got places. I still got time. I got some time. I have a file. I think. Yeah, no, it's right in the middle. Nope, that ain't gonna work. We'll figure it out.
Won't work for me, brother.
We'll figure that out. So anyway, so that's gonna do it here for Hardway Wrestling. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you go like, subscribe, ring the bell. Go check out those peckerheads over at Independent Wrestling. If you want to see some good foot action, if you like feet, that's where you want to go. Right?
Yeah, subscribe to us, though. We're stuck at 966, damn it.
We are stuck at 966, and by the end of this video, we'll be back down to 964. I think people unsubscribe, and then when it's video day, they subscribe so they can watch.
Because
I think it's Rob and
Bobby
Steve
face.
fucking with us.
What's that?
I think it's Rob and Steve
Sure.
fucking with us.
As soon as they hit 99, I'm unsubscribing. I swear to God. As soon as they hit 99, I'm unsubscribing. Anyway, you can check us out on all of our podcasting platforms, YouTube. We're
What?
everywhere. We're everywhere, man. We are absolutely everywhere. Also the Patreon. Make sure the link is on the YouTube page and the Facebook page and all the pages. Make sure you go. If you want to play fantasy wrestling, basically, and it's super easy. You don't have to pick wrestlers, you pick matches. It's super easy. Get in there, man. Get in there and win yourself a belt. Win
It's
yourself
fun.
a belt.
Do we still have the chat? Or did you get rid of the group chat?
So it's going to be on. It's going to the chat is actually going to go to Patreon.
There we
So,
go.
Yeah, we're going to do everything's going to be through Patreon. It's just much
Get on
easier
there.
that way.
You can talk shit. You can tell Jason he sucks and he's not going to keep that title any
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah, I mean I've only held it forever now, so no big deal.
Yeah, pretty-
You don't also you don't have to pay to be a Patreon member with us. You can join for free.
but you
you can join
can't
for
play
free.
fantasy for free.
You can't play fantasy for free, but you can join for free. I put up articles all the time. There's a good article on Jesse Ventura up there. We talked about a little bit about it today. Psycho Sid. There's a nice article up there. So, tell Ricky to grow some damn hair. If we get to 1,000 subscribers before you guys do, before Rob and them do over at Independent Rewind, I'll grow my hair out. How's that?
Yeah, I tried. It's not working up the middle anymore. So this is the best option I could come up with.
I like it. I like it.
I usually let mine, I usually keep mine shaved off, I don't ever hardly ever grow in because I don't have any Miracle Grow that can fix right here.
Yeah.
You know,
You got the
and then
Bryant. We call that the Hardy.
it's a receding hairline anyway, so it's like I'm going bald both ways. My hair's running from my face and then bald.
How's your back look?
George
mean,
the
buddy?
Animal Steel.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't have any hair on my back. I don't think.
Oh, you can't see it. You can't
No,
see
I
shit in front of you. How you gonna see shit behind you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm supposed to be back here. I can't see in front of me.
Only Scotty can see behind him.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's gonna do it here. We'll be back on Friday with our review shows, and we'll see you next time.
on the hard way. Conan.
Oh, look at those guns.